Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am the Crooked Pinky Intuitive. I'm so happy that you are here. To my returning viewers and subscribers, you know I love and appreciate you. I send you so much respect. Thank you for subscribing and helping this channel to grow. Obviously, you like what you see, you like what you hear, you like the vibe. Maybe you just like my crooked pinky and is just curious about it. Whatever the case, I am happy you made that good decision by hitting that subscription button. Okay? If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. If anything I say in these general messages that are my intuitive downloads resonate with you, I ask that you show some kind of confirmation, some kind of validation by leaving something in the comment section or hitting the thumbs up button. If you could do both, I will appreciate it because that really helps this channel to grow. Do not have much announcements today except that I will be going live very soon to talk more about my hands. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Whoever I'm speaking to, I might be speaking to just one person. I might be speaking to a few of you, most of you. I know I'm not speaking to the 8 billion people on the planet. You know, that will be quite the task, and I will feel very honored and privileged if I were given a message for every inhabitant on the planet, but I know that is very unrealistic. So this message may not be for you. It may not resonate, and I ask that you just leave it right here for whoever it's for if it doesn't resonate with you. All right, we good? Cool. So there's something about God's perfect order. Something about God's perfect order. I've already cleansed my hands. That's why they're looking a little dry and ashy. But there's something about God's perfect order that came out in my downloads. And Spirit wants to remind someone, I think everyone could use this reminder, that to every ending, to every closing, there's a new beginning. There's an opening. Right? When they say when one door closes, another one opens, that is the truth. That is a fact. And Spirit wants you to trust and believe, to stay positive, to trust in divine timing, to trust in the divine plan. Okay? Because to every closing is a beginning. Some of you are being granted a new beginning, a new opportunity to actually manifest the life you desire. Some of you, your pathways are being cleared so you can actually pursue your passions. Some of you, like I said in the last, my most recent upload, that you might be experiencing some ascension symptoms, and it could take all forms. So I don't want to, mention some symptoms and it doesn't resonate with you, but you're actually experiencing other symptoms, so you are the one I'm speaking to. So it could really take all forms and all manners of things. But there's someone here, someone specifically is going through a spiritual awakening, or a spiritual awakening is very close, is about to happen. And I want you to know that even for myself, who has gone through spiritual awakenings, that you might have gone through spiritual awakenings already, but it doesn't mean you are not going to go through more spiritual awakenings. Spirit wants someone to be reminded that there's higher heights to attain, that there's different dimensions, different realms, right, to tap into. Okay, so it's not just one awakening and you are woke. There's more to it. There's more layers to be peeled back. I'm also hearing right now, which is separate from what's written down, that my people perish for lack of knowledge. Okay, so there's something here about gaining more knowledge or being more knowledgeable, or maybe whoever I'm speaking to, you're a very knowledgeable person and you're constantly, engaged or engrossed in studying, learning new things, and Spirit is saying you are on the right path. This is actually helping and aiding in your spiritual growth. Continue persevering, continue trusting in your inner power, your inner wisdom. Okay? But there's really something prominent about positive thinking. Some of you need to engage in positive thinking exercises. And I know this is easier said than done, because for many of us, we have been programmed from such an early age, right, to hear this negative self-talk in our own minds. And this might be the voice of your parents, your guardians, whoever was your caretaker a main influencer in your childhood. Their voice is now in your head and it's probably speaking negative things to you. Spirit is saying you need to reprogram your mind, and you reprogram your mind by engaging in positive affirmations. I am now hearing, let the weak say, I am strong. You need to know the power of I am, whoever I'm speaking to. There's something about those words, I am, that charges you up, that motivates you. You need to believe in the personal power of I am. Now I'm hearing a chorus from a song I actually wrote. I like when I channel my own songs, when it comes back to my memory, because I forget that I be serving it up sometimes, okay? But there's real power in the I am. And right now, Spirit is saying, I am the I am that I am. The true and living God, great Jehovah, I am. The I am that I am that I am. And Spirit is saying, whatever I am, you are. You are that I am. Put some respect on the I am. Believe in the I am. Now I'm hearing enchanted. You need to be enchanted with your own powerful I am. Whoever it is you are, you must know the power of I am. You must complete the I am. The I am is there for you. What do you want to add to that I am? Let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich. It's all in the I am. Renew your mind. Reprogram your negative self-talk. Replace it with powerful, motivational, affirming I am statements. I am intelligent. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am confident. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am a child of God. I am whatever it is I want to be. And on that note, there's something about you being your true and authentic self. That's who you're called to be. That's the most powerful I am. When you're standing in your authenticity. I am that I am. Stand on that. Stand in your truth. Stand in who you are, the great I am. Who are you though? Do you know? Do you know who the I am is? The I am Jehovah, who is high and lifted up. The I am Jehovah, the one who fills your cup. The I am Jehovah, who is more than enough. Jehovah, sweet Jehovah, in your name we trust. The I am, that I am, that I am. I am. The I am, that I am, that I am. I am the true and living God, great Jehovah. I am. The I am, that I am, that I am. Whoever I'm speaking to, you might be in a hopeless place, but it's time for you to regain hope. Start finding your faith again. Something about hope and faith that is going to, that's going to lead you to your fortune. And your fortune comes via positive thinking. Again, positive thinking. Someone here needs to reprogram their mind. You're thinking too negatively about yourself, and that's what's being manifested. But you are more. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are destined for greatness. Believe in the power of the I am and start speaking that into your life. The I am, that I am, that I am. I feel like, whew. Hallelujah. Glory to your name, Spirit. You know who I'm speaking to. but you might be under a spell. You might have been bewitched. But you need to break that spell and be enchanted with more charming things. Or you need to charm yourself. Yes, you need to enchant yourself. Because some of you might be under a spell, under a false programming that's actually creating a blockage. That's actually keeping you in karmic cycles. But once you start affirming who it is you are, I don't know who it is you are, but whoever it is you are, you need to know who it is you are. You need to find out who it is you are, because clearly who it is you are, you are enchanting. And you need to be a delight and pleasure. That's your natural state, a state of delight and pleasure. You're supposed to be enchanting, but not enchanted. So what I'm getting here, you might be a witch, because I'm seeing Charm, that show, in my head right now. And to be enchanting, not enchanted, tells me that means the power lies within you, or you have more power over whoever has you enchanted, that there's an imbalance of power here. Some kind of power dynamic is just not balanced out. For some of you, might be the same person, or it might be someone else altogether. You're about to meet your soulmate. I know that's kind of just out of left field, but that's exactly how it's going to feel like it's out of left field. It's just going to happen. Next, I have bus trip. So some of you might be taking a bus trip and you might meet your soulmate during this voyage. Maybe your soulmate is a bus driver. But there's something about bus and trip right after meeting your soulmate. So I'm not sure. Maybe you guys will be taking plenty of trips together, mostly by bus. But whatever the case, however you meet this person, you and them have a shared vision, shared goals, and you guys are going to mesh well with each other. Okay? And the coming together of both you, I'm hearing cataclysmic. It's a cataclysmic spirit, really. Cataclysmic connection. Relating to or denoting a violent natural event. Okay, used to emphasize the extent of something bad or unwelcome. Okay. Violently destructive. All right. Take it or leave it. But I just heard cataclysmic. So this union might be unwelcomed, might not be supported by people. It might not appear to be a good match. It might cause a lot of friction, a lot of upset. But Spirit is saying, despite that, you're being supported by the universe for this relationship. So it might not feel, or the coming together might not be the smoothest. Either you have baggage, this person has baggage, you know, everyone has a past here. But there's something cataclysmic that occurs when you both come together. Maybe you both are going to be a power couple, a force to be reckoned with. And you guys are going to go up against a cause that deconstructs or destroys, you know, some old way of thinking, some old paradigms. Take it however it resonates, okay? But you are being encouraged to stay positive, Know that opportunities are being opened for you. The universe is supporting your endeavors. You need to trust your intuition. Stand in your authentic truth. Be brave. Follow your passions. Stay true to yourself. Because there's something about you or something about the relationship that you're coming into that is unprecedented. Wow, Spirit, these words, cataclysmic, now unprecedented. I hope whoever's watching has their notepad and pen and you're taking notes, because obviously this is school, Spirit. But yes, as I was saying, there's something unprecedented about you or about this relationship, or it's going to, something unprecedented is going to happen. It's going to be an unprecedented time. And I know what unprecedented means. That's why I'm not picking up my other phone. But this is something that's never been done or known before. So you might be doing something that has never been done or known before. You're coming up with something that's known before. And I don't want to jump the gun, but I also have some channel messages from Psalms 19 that I remember is talking about somebody who has a certain kind of speech or access to certain languages that makes it easy to communicate with the diverse people, diverse cultures. Okay, so this might be relating to that message as well. Whoever I'm speaking to, there's something you do. It might be in the area of speech and communication, where maybe you're about to say something that has never been known before, and people are going to know that, oh my gosh, this must be a download from the divine realms. Or you're going to do something that has never been done before, and it's unprecedented. Even though we know there's nothing new under the sun, whatever it is that you're doing or about to do is going to seem as if this is the first time it has been done or seen in a long time, or seen done by maybe you. I'm really getting whoever you are just unprecedented, or you have a cataclysmic energy about you. Like, you not necessarily destroy things, but your energy is just so powerful that you make people crumble. You make people shake in their boots. That's what I'm hearing right now. You make people intimidated. You make people's knees buckle. So this is also unprecedented. Like, you're doing things, you're making people feel things that they probably never felt before. And the fact that it's you who has this power, who's channeling this energy, makes it very unprecedented. So remain in your authentic truth, whoever it is I'm speaking to. Trust your intuition. Continue being brave. This might be for someone else or for the same person, but I also got the word sergeant. So you might be in, I believe, is that the army or the police force? Wherever that title is given, maybe I'm speaking to somebody in that field, industry, job, vocation, whatever. You know what I mean. But you are a sergeant or about to be a sergeant. Or maybe this just implies that whoever it is I'm speaking to, the person who's on the brink of a spiritual awakening, is going to be elevated a step higher, going from one thing to another, a higher title, a new area of leadership. Because sergeant, that's a high rank. So maybe even in the spiritual realm, you are elevating in ranking. You're stepping into higher realms. But I have sergeant, whoever it is I'm speaking to. You might be an actual sergeant or a spiritual sergeant, or thinking about going into some kind of thing that you could move your way up. You could work your way up to become a sergeant. But I'm definitely getting you are a person of high ranking here. High ranking. Next we have as the birds do. So again, back to communication, because when I hear birds, I think two things, to be honest with you. On the one hand, I think, divine messengers, communicators, even singers, so I think praise, rejoicing, humming, cheer. And then on the other hand, I think, airhead, like people who don't think, people who are not logical or intelligent, intellectual, that kind of side. So there's two things that come in that channel when I hear anything bird. So as the birds do, what I'm getting from this is, for some, you could be a very, very good communicator. You could have divine connection where you get downloads straight from the divine and you share it for the people, or you go and fly to whoever it is for and you share the message, similar to what I'm doing here. Okay, as the birds do, you follow in line as the birds do. It could also mean, because now I'm getting a scripture from Matthew, I believe Matthew 5, when it says the birds of the air, you know, they just do what they do. They don't really have a worry or a care as to how they're going to be fed or anything like that, how they're going to be, you know, sheltered, all that stuff. They don't have anxiety. Basically, that was the moral of the story or the message. They don't have anxiety. So as the birds do, that could also be a message to some of you here that, you know, don't be so anxious for anything. Be free as the birds. Go out and fly. Go out and explore. Go out and be adventurous. Don't worry about how it is you're going to eat. Do as the birds do. They get up and they fly bravely in the open air, in the open sky. So this is telling me you need to free up yourself a bit. You might be very tense. As the birds do. Fly high. They fly high. Do as the birds do. They're carefree, but yet they are satisfied because all their needs are supplied by something higher than them. And they fly high, but they are provided for by something even higher than them. So as the birds do, look higher, fly higher, look up. Look up. Next we have fly high, fly together. Okay, it's all synchronizing here. I love when it does that. So again, fly high. Fly high. Expand your horizon. Expand your horizon. Is the sky the limit? If it is, you need to actually head in that direction. Soar in that direction. Soar towards any limit and surpass them to prove that there are no limits. All is possible to them who believe. Fly high. Change your mindset. Start thinking more positively about yourself. Start affirming the positive things about yourself. I'm also seeing fly together. So fly high, fly together. So as the birds do, we know that birds of a feather flock together. So some of you, I'm getting, might be coming into, you know, what they'll call your soul tribe, or a new community that actually is going to welcome you with open arm and embrace you. And you guys have shared values, you know, you have shared beliefs, shared experiences. It's going to feel like at home. You're going to feel like, I finally know where I belong. So some of you are struggling with a sense of belonging. Some of you might be isolated. Some of you might feel like you have no friends. It's just you. But Spirit is about to show you something different, show you something new. You're going to come into a soulmate, and a soulmate doesn't always have to be a romantic situation. You might be just longing, looking for a good friend. This could be the soulmate that is coming your way because you're about to meet a soulmate. This could be a mentor or a guide or a teacher that is going to help you. Whoever I'm speaking to and whoever you're going to come into contact with, whether it's one person or a group, Spirit is saying it's okay to flock with this group. It's okay to identify with this group. This is your soul tribe. This is your soul family. This is who you've been looking for a very long time. Fly high, fly together. Whoever it is you are, you will be equally yoked with whoever it is that is coming your way. Can two walk unless they agree? There will be total agreement. I'm hearing you shall all be in one accord. Who's the leader? Can't tell. That's next on the list. Okay, so when you are with this group, whoever I'm speaking to, There's no competition. There's no one trying to outshine anyone else, trying to one up anyone else. Everyone knows their part and they play it well. They're thorough. Everyone is responsible. Everyone is accountable. So who's the leader? You can't tell, because there's something very in sync, something very harmonious about what I'm seeing right now with your soul tribe coming together. Fly high, fly together. You cannot tell who the leader is, because everyone, not that they all look the same, but I'm hearing you all align with the same principles. And it goes back to God's perfect order. Spirit, I will get there. I promise I will get into the word. Psalms 19. If you want to prepare yourself and pull it up on your phone, get your Bible. I will be jumping in there next. I just want to finish this list. But who's the leader? You can't tell who's the leader, because the leader is so humble. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are humble. You do what the followers do, and the followers do what you do, because the job must get done. So you guys remain objective. One vision, one goal, in one accord. In one accord. U-N-I-T-Y. U-N-I-T-Y is the unity. Who's that? Queen Latifah. This is some real royal things right now. I'm hearing royal bloodline. You're about to come into your royal family, your royal spiritual family. I might be speaking to someone in the UK because I feel myself switching up in my accent, innit? But you're about to come into your soul family, your soul tribe, and you're going to be united as one. Because who's the leader? You can't tell, because you guys are united as one. Next, I have the signal. And then I have silent, hidden language. And again, that goes back to something in the Psalms. But within this group, it might be a secret society that someone here is entering or has entered. And there's like a hidden language or an unspoken language. But there's something about a silent signal that when it goes off, again, you don't know who the leader is. You can't tell. Everyone's flying. Everyone's flying high. Everyone's flying together. Everyone's doing as the birds do. So this is giving me like a organization of elites, of higher minds. This might be, you know, because I'm hearing higher education. So again, it might be some kind of, I don't want to put secret in front of society all the time to give that negative connotation, but this is some kind of society, some kind of organization where there's a code. Again, God's perfect order. This might be a cult, a religious cult, a religious sect. But there's something about everyone just being on the same page. Next, we have electrical lines. And what's coming to me with that is current. And now I'm hearing currency. So whoever it is you are valuable, but you don't need me to tell you that. You just need to affirm that with the I am. Know who the great I am is, because the I am that I am is who I am. Okay, so there's something about you that is very valuable. Very valuable, because I'm getting currency. You are currency. Okay? But you're also the current, meaning you know how to move people. You know how to charge people up. As if you were an electrical line. People can plug into you. You are the plug. Wow. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are the plug. People look to you to get charged up. So maybe you are a motivational speaker, but there's something that you do or you say that has never been done or known before that gets people very excited. People feel enchanted when they hear you speak. And now I'm hearing the more you do this is the more you save. Not just on money, but you're saving time. So I'm hearing Work smart, not hard. You're saving on all fronts here in every aspect because you're choosing to follow your spiritual path. You following your spiritual path is actually saving you more. It's slowing you down because next we have geese. Again, that whole more than one grouping. But I have slow movement. So now I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. You move slow. Or you're changing your workflow, the way you do things. And it might appear as if things have slowed down. But people are waiting on you, because I have wait on you next to slow movement. People are waiting on you. People are waiting on you to say something, to do something, because you are enchanting and they want to be enchanted. But they're waiting on you, or they want to wait on you, or these are actual like servants who are waiting on you. Maybe some of you are going out more and you're being very amicable and generous with waiters. Maybe some of you are waiters, waitresses, but I have wait on you. Maybe somebody's just waiting on you to give them a phone call, a visit, some attention, some affection. Someone is waiting on you, whoever it is you are. Next, we have don't cross me. Please don't cross me. But I promise this is not for me, or it might be. But don't cross me. So maybe something slowed down. There's slow movement because you feel crossed by someone. Somebody crossed you, which slowed you down or slowed whatever it is that you're doing down, and now they have to wait on you, and your response is, well, don't cross me if you don't want to wait on me. Like, there's something about someone crossing you that had adverse ramifications. Now they're actually waiting on you. Put that how it applies, but don't cross me. I'm hearing there's people don't want to see the other side of you. Like, you're all positive and delightful, and it's a pleasure to be with you and around you until you get crossed, because then everything slows down. I'm hearing your cut-off game is sharp. So you have a lot of people waiting on you because you have cut people off. Slow movement could just be you ain't moving, you ain't jumping when no one says jump anymore. Maybe you used to be a people pleaser before, but now you're switching things up. Things have really slowed down. People are waiting on you now. And now they're realizing you are not the one to be crossed. There's repercussions to crossing you. Moving on, we have fresh win. Somebody may have just won something. Congratulations, because it's fresh. Or you're about to win something because it's fresh. Okay, this could be any kind of win. You could have just, bet on a simple Scrabble game, a game of sorry, a game of trouble, like a board game, Monopoly. Or it could be like a real, bet. Bet on a horse. Slots, casino, dice. But someone won, and congratulations on your fresh win here. Next, we have construction. So someone might be a construction worker. Someone might feel like they are under construction. That's why there's been some slow movement. That's why you have people waiting on you, because you are, revamping maybe a business, maybe yourself. Something is under construction here. Some of you may have purchased a new home, or, just renovating a living space. Things are under construction here. Things are under construction. And going back to the very beginning, remember that every ending, every closing is a beginning to something else. So something is under construction before it even ends, before it even closes. It's under construction. It's making way for this new beginning. Maybe some of you are building something, and it doesn't have to be something tangible. Maybe you're constructing thoughts, ideas for a new story that some of you might be writing, a new song. Maybe you're composing, constructing a composition of sorts, constructing a letter to write to someone who's waiting on you. But I'm really hearing under construction. Something is under construction. Next, we have clearance. This could be someone's name, because I have some channels' names here, and I will add it to that list. It could be someone named Clarence, but I'm more getting clearance as in clear things out, as in, a store is having a clearance sale, prices have been reduced, things have to go. That's what I'm hearing. So for you, some of you might be clearing out your space because you want some things to be under construction. So there needs to be clearance for this new construction. Some of you might be shopping more and only, looking on the clearance rack, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with couponing, being economical, being frugal when it makes sense. Okay, so if you are shopping at the clearance rack, you're doing the right thing. You are wise. You're doing the right thing right now, especially at a time such as this, when there's so many people struggling financially. Food prices have gone up. This inflation is the new global pandemic. Okay, so shopping at the clearance rack, there's nothing wrong with that. Do not feel ashamed. Do not feel guilty. Do not feel no way. Do what you have to do to get by. And last but not least, I have green light. So it's a go, whatever it is that you are pondering, contemplating, thinking about doing, it's a green light. Spirit is saying it's a go. Spirit is conspiring to clear the path for you, to give you clearance so you can move forward. The universe is supporting you. I really need you to know this, to hear me say this, to trust and believe this. Go out there and follow your passions. Trust your intuition. Trust that it was not, detour you, derail you, misguide you. Some of you here, it's time to really elevate. You are holding yourself back by not believing in the power of the I am. But you need that power of the I am to step into higher realms. So let's do as birds do. Let's fly high. Let's fly together. Let's fly together. And that's me speaking to you, whoever's listening, to my subscribers. Let's do as the birds do. Let's fly high and let's fly together. Who's the leader? We can't tell, because we're all doing what we're supposed to do. And we're not competing. We're working in unity, in harmony, in one accord. And this will save you more for some of you. Each of us should be electrical lines with the power to charge ourselves up and each other. That's a fresh wind. That's a fresh wind, and that's the green light. So remember God's perfect order. Let's see what God's perfect order is, what Spirit wants to say from this book here. Okay. So I think I want to focus on verse 7 to 11, just for the sake of time. And that's what Spirit is saying. God's perfect order is explained right here. So you can take the time out and read it for yourself. Read the entire chapter. But if you are wondering, if you are curious about what it means when you hear God's perfect order, God is saying, Spirit is saying, this may explain it. Okay, so here I am in Psalm 19, starting at verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold, sweeter also than the honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great reward. We'll end on that note. So the perfect order of God is explained there about the law, about the testimony, the statutes, the commandments, and the overall fear and judgment of God equals the perfect order. And it should be taken as a warning. You can't say you didn't know now, because now you know. But also those who abide, those who adhere, those who are obedient to, will be greatly rewarded. Will be greatly rewarded. I feel whoever I'm speaking to here, you're playing a part in God's perfect order here, in God's divine plan of winning souls. You have an integral part, a very important part here in winning over souls for God, in converting the soul. I'm hearing that you have a testimony of your own that is going to really astonish a lot of people. And there's something about you sharing this testimony. Again, going back to verse 2, just to tie in with what was channeled earlier about someone with, a special kind of speech or a special kind of knowledge, knowing different languages, something like that. If you go to verse 2 of this chapter, it says, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. You have a powerful voice, whoever it is I'm speaking to. You might also be a teacher. So maybe public speaker by day, motivational speaker by day, and then during the evenings or night, you are a teacher of a night class, a night school, or just a small group, some kind of group therapy. So you might be a therapist. All this is coming to me from just looking at verse 2. Okay, but I'm hearing that you are so articulate and eloquent, and you are gifted with the gift of tongues. So you're able to communicate in different languages. So who I'm speaking to, you might have the gift of tongues, or you might just be bilingual, multilingual, but you are able to speak to different people from different lands, different nations, different tongues, and they understand you and you understand them. Again, there's something about you uniting with people. Now I'm hearing you are the signal. You are a silent signal. So people will look at you and they will never ever think that you have the capacity or the capability or the knowledge to be this powerful or to do powerful works. Now I'm hearing greater works shall ye do. Greater works shall ye do. So you are impressing people. So I'm guessing that some people never thought it could be you. A lot of people may have been naysayers in your life, maybe even yourself, because again, there's someone here that I'm speaking to that has negative self-talk. So maybe you can't even believe that you have been bestowed with so much gifts and powers, but you need to start believing it, because whoever it is you are, there's something about, because listen to this, their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. What that's telling me is going back to electrical lines, right? Electrical, the sun is the natural source of electricity, solar electricity. We have here, their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. Yo, you're mighty. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're mighty. You're being used, and your words, your power of speech, I'm hearing it must reach the four corners of the earth. I'm hearing no one will have any excuse to not hearing the gospel, because with the power of your voice and speech and ability to have it spread like as if you're an electrical line, or your words travel fast on an electrical line. So I'm getting Maybe some of you are about to go viral. Some of you have gone viral with something you have said. But you're being used in God's perfect order, God's divine plan to win souls over. I'm hearing God uses the foolish things to confound the wise. So again, whoever it is you are, you don't really look the part. You don't really look the part, and that's what makes it even more shocking. But that's what also makes it even more, I'm hearing, godly. That it must be God. If it's you, it must be God. Because if it wasn't God, it wouldn't be you. Take it how that fits. Take it how that fits. Some of you need to be careful with presumptuous sin, because my eyes just caught it. Let them not have dominion over you. Not saying you have to be perfect, because like I said, every rose has its thorn. Okay? But you cannot, especially being a powerful person, allow something that's not supposed to have power over you, have power over you. Okay? Let me just quickly see what this says about presumptuous sin. Okay, presumptuous sin is intentional, willful. It is doing something boldly, brazenly, audaciously, arrogantly, rebelliously, defiantly. Okay, if we commit such a sin, we are doing it in defiance of what God has said. Okay, so I'll say that again. It's doing something boldly, brazenly, audaciously, arrogantly, rebelliously, defiantly. Presumptuous sin. Presumptuous sin. Be careful with that. Do not let presumptuous sin have dominion over you. Know that you are a powerful being. You are a part of the great I am. You have dominion over these things. And I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad or guilty if you struggle with addictions like most of us do. That is different. If you relapse, that's okay. Dust yourself off and try again. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. That's the last verse of that chapter. And I'm really loving the way Spirit is flowing tonight. I'm just going to go to the colorful deck. See what Spirit has to say through this before we wrap things up. I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes because time just be going so fast. We're at 48 minutes already. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. If anything I've said so far from the channel downloads, if it resonated, please let me know. I'm interested. I'm curious. I want to know who I'm speaking to. And what I'm speaking is accurate and true, okay? It'll be nice. Even though I trust my intuition, but it'll be nice to see that I'm not speaking to myself here. We have act up, blessed and highly favored. Trust me, yes. Are you ready? Grab the popcorn. You thought wrong? Destined for greatness. Okay, I don't want to pull the other cards that I pulled before. Why am I drawn to so many turquoise? Adam and Eve. Why am I drawn to so many turquoise cards? Hocus Pocus. Somebody's favorite color might be turquoise. Why? I'm just pulling a lot of turquoise cards, not on purpose. Love and marriage. All right, I'm gonna stop there. Okay, so first of all, I see Adam and Eve. And then I also see love and marriage. And this is just a confirmation to whoever I'm speaking to when I said that you're about to meet your soulmate. It might be a divine union, an actual divine masculine or divine feminine. And it's going to end up in love and marriage. Okay, it's going to end up in love and marriage. You are destined for greatness, whoever it is I'm speaking to. Trust me. Trust me when I say that. Spirit wants you to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. This is the green light. This is the green light. It's time to get back to you. Are you ready? Are you ready to get back to you? Are you ready for love and marriage? Are you ready to meet your soulmate? Are you ready for this great destiny that's been preordained for you? Are you ready? It's time to get back to you. Because there was a lot of hiccup. I'm hearing turbulence. I'm hearing someone was acting up. This could be anybody. This could even have been you. Okay? Acting up with your negative self-talk. Acting up, acting as if you don't know who the I am is. That you don't believe in the I am power. You thought wrong. You thought wrong. I am. I'm hearing Jehovah Nissi is the banner over me. And that banner is going to bring you victory. Yes, because you are blessed and highly favored. Blessed and highly favored. Now, there might have been some hocus pocus that caused you to act up. Like I said, for some of you in your early years, your impressionable years, you were programmed to believe that you weren't great, that you weren't magical, powerful, creative, intelligent. But that was a whole bunch of hocus pocus. You're enchanted. You're under a spell, a bogus spell, having you believe in the negativity, in negative self-concepts. But it's time to get back to the real you, the true and authentic you. And when those thoughts come, when those intrusive thoughts come and they start acting up, don't think wrong. Positively affirm that you are blessed and highly favored. Blessed and highly favored. Destined for greatness. Blessed and highly favored. Destined for greatness. These are the affirmations that you need to be saying over and over and over again. Let the weak say, I am strong. That's how you break the spell of this hocus pocus. Negative programming, making you believe that you're not enough. It's time to get back to you, the real you, the true you. Trust your intuition. Follow your passions. Trust me. You're ready. You're ready for this higher level soulmate connection that's going to lead to love and marriage. Trust me. And someone is going to act up so you could grab the popcorn. They're going to create a scene, but they're only going to make themselves look silly, make themselves look immature. So grab the popcorn. Are you ready for whatever is going to happen? Because I hear when there's one closing, there's an opening, but there's something cataclysmic that might happen. Okay, something cataclysmic might happen. Grab the popcorn because you're safe. You could kick back on the sideline and just watch the show. Are you ready for the cataclysmic occurrence that's actually clearing the way for your destiny because you are blessed and highly favored? This love and marriage that you're coming into, whoever it is that you're going to be lined up with, is going to cause a lot of people to act up. This is how everything is tying in. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Grab the popcorn. It's going to be a shit show. Okay? Because now everyone is going to know that some people were actually doing hocus pocus. Some people were actually trying to keep you bound under spells. Some people were really trying to control you, control your destiny. And the best way that they thought that they could do it was by belittling you, constantly feeding you, programming your mind with negative self-talk, making you doubt yourself, doubt your greatness, doubt your power. That's all hocus pocus. We know what the truth is. We know what the truth is. You're blessed and highly favored. That's what the truth is. It's 55 minutes and I'm going to cut it here. I'm not even going to get into the tarot or nothing else. But whoever it is you are the gift, a cataclysmic gift. You're about to do some unprecedented things or say some unprecedented things. You're about to come into a divine union, a soulmate that is going to cause a lot of people to act up. But grab your popcorn because it's going to be a show to really take in. All right. I'll end by saying the names. I'm not sure if I said the names already, but this message I might be speaking to, or this message might be for these names, or these names might be relevant in someone's life here who's listening. Or again, I hope these are the names of my subscribers or incoming subscribers. But we have Georgia, we have Porter, we have Joelle, Susie, Brian, Sharon, Faith, Ian, Lana, Kendra, Owen, Paulette, and Zoe. Okay, so thank you so much. If anything resonated with you, let me know. Please comment, hit the thumbs up, turn your notification bells on, and subscribe if you like the vibe. It's always a pleasure coming before you each and every time, and I hope that is a shared feeling. I hope that is mutual, and I hope that you will join me on the next one. Until then, you take great care of yourself and have yourself a blessed week ahead. You are blessed and highly favored. Take care. I love you.